Hey y'all, it's Destiny and welcome back or welcome to Destiny Reacts. So for Vlogmas Day 7, Liv does a video about filing for divorce. The first thing I thought about this video is it was very fake. She was saying a lot of fake stuff, her feelings, how both of them messed up the relationship. I feel like all of that was very fake. Now yes, I do think both of them had a part in ruining their relationship, but I do not think Olivia actually thinks she did anything wrong. I think she's just saying that to appeal to people's sensitivity to her position in the relationship. Yes, she's going to say, see, I did stuff wrong in the relationship too. But in the back of her mind, she's really thinking, he's the one that messed up. He cheated. I tried to talk to him and say what was on my mind, but he's the one that messed everything up. And her supporters are going to say, see, she's very self-aware and she understands that she did wrong too. See how great she is and wonderful she is? Look. And her supporters are also going to say, see, Gerard, he's the problem. He doesn't say he did anything wrong. He's the problem. It's all him. Now, when we heard about filing for divorce, honestly, I heard it first from Gerard. He was saying that he wanted to file for divorce, but his lawyer was saying you can only do one case at a time. And at that time, he also wanted to get custody of his children. So he chose to go for custody of the kids instead of doing divorce first. I think he chose wisely because we obviously see how Liv does not want the children and Gerard together. She does not want the children going to him and staying with him for an extended amount of time. She thinks the kids only belong with her. If Liv is truly on this path of saying she did things that were wrong, why doesn't she bring up saying that Gerard kidnapped the children? Why does she bring that up and say, you know, he didn't really kidnap them. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Did she ever come out and say she was wrong about that? She really needs to apologize for saying he kidnapped the children, and she also needs to apologize for getting the police involved and flagging them down in her car when he was leaving with them. That was wrong. Now, loyalty game. Remember when she said that Gerard assaulted her at a police station and there were police there? And did he get arrested? And she also said she was going to show you guys the recording because they had cameras of him assaulting her at the police station. Did she ever show you guys that? What happened to that conversation? If you guys did see the video on my channel of Gerard speaking on his Instagram, he was saying a lot of things. And he was talking about Liv and how there's a lot of stuff that she's going through that she's not telling anybody. He also said there's a lot of stuff going on that he wanted to say, but he's not going to say. So was this one of them? Did he know she was going to come on here and say she was filing for divorce? Or is this to cover up? If you didn't see that video, I'll link it above right now. But yes, Gerard was speaking on his Instagram and he was saying a lot of things, but leaving a lot out. And it made me wonder, what was he talking about? Honestly, I don't know who filed divorce first, Liv or Gerard, but Gerard was definitely thinking about it first, but he chose to get custody of the children and be able to see them on a regular basis, just like when he was there living with them. Liv also claims in this video that she wants to have a great co-parenting relationship with Gerard, and she obviously is saying that it's his fault that they cannot have this relationship. Now, I'm sorry, but how can you say you want to have a relationship with him where y'all can co-parent successfully, but you're also telling everybody, you're telling the world on your platform that he kidnapped the children? There are also instances on the channel that you don't even want the kids saying his name or bringing him up in the videos. That is still their father. They're going to want to talk about him, they're going to want to talk to him, and they're going to want to see him. Do you guys remember the live where it was her and Ryan, and she was cleaning up, but she found pictures, old pictures from back in the day of her and Gerard? In that live stream, Ryan said, I miss my daddy. I miss him. I love him so much, right? She said she missed her dad.
Oh, Daddy! I miss Daddy so much.
You miss your daddy? Ew. Ugh.
I miss your Daddy so much.
You do, baby. You're gonna see your daddy. You're gonna see your daddy very
Mommy.
soon.
Now, Olivia just said, oh, you'll see him soon. But you know what would have been better? Why wouldn't you call Gerard and let Ryan talk to him? Why? But then you come out with this video showing that Robin is talking to her dad and you post it on Instagram. Do you guys also remember when Gerard moved and she was saying that he would never get to have the children where he's living now? She would never allow the children to go with him. And he was saying he's going to get the kids so he can bring them back to where he's living. She was saying, no, he's not taking them. They don't belong with him. They're not going with him. Remember that? She was sitting in a pool. None of these instances sound like a parent that wants to co-parent successfully. It just doesn't. But if you have a different opinion, let me know. Do you also remember when she was getting money to get a lawyer so she could get her kids back? What happened to that money? Did she end up really using it for a lawyer? Because after that, she got her nails done and it had money in it. Liv also mentions in this divorce video that she wants to sit down with Jerrod and have a conversation with him and just get the closure that she says they both need. But she says Jerrod is closed off to her and wants nothing to do with her. But of course he doesn't. Of course he's going to be closed off to you. You made him look horrible as a father over the internet. Liv made it seem like he didn't want anything to do with his children after moving away. But he was the one behind the scenes going to court to make sure he can still have that connection with his kids that he had when he was there. He was the one going to court and trying to get some type of custody because he knew what Liv was going to do. Liv was the one in the pool with the kids saying, oh, I thought he was going to get the kids. I thought he was coming. What happened? He's not here yet. I thought he was coming. Because she did get the paperwork and she did know when he was coming. But she made it seem like she never got any paperwork. She doesn't know what he's talking about. What court? But now she filed for divorce. So I guess she does know how court works now. How can she really say she wants to sit down and have a conversation with him when she can't even co-parent when they're exchanging the kids? Remember when she was in the car and he was putting the kids in the car and she was mad because he was putting the kids' clothes and bags and shoes at the front of the car? She got upset with Jerrod because he was putting the kids' bags of clothes and shoes in the front seat of the car. She was mad because he did that and started cussing at him and doing everything in front of the kids. But now she's saying she wants to sit down and figure out how to co-parent with him. When? There are zero signs that she actually wants to co-parent with Jerrod the right way. Zero. None. What has she done to show anybody that she actually wants to co-parent? Because she recorded a video of Robin talking to her dad on the phone and posted it on Instagram? That shows you guys that she actually wants the kids to speak to him? Liv, it's one thing to say what you want in a co-parenting relationship with Jerrod, but it's another thing completely to actually do it. All you're doing is talking about what you want to happen, but you're not doing anything. You're actually doing the opposite of the outcome that you want. She really told everybody that a judge would never allow the kids to be with their dad. She said she's the mother and she's definitely going to get full custody or whatever she was trying to do. She's going to get it because she is the mother. That didn't happen. In this video, she did mention that maybe they could sit down and they could apologize to each other or just get out whatever they needed to say. But honestly, I think that ship has sailed. Everything that she did after the relationship was already over. I don't think she can take any of that back. So there's actually a part in the video where she acts like she's getting emotional. She doesn't want to cry. She has makeup on, so she doesn't want to cry. And then she says, I'm going to fight for what I want, which is my kids. She said she wants the best for Jerrod and wants him to be happy and everything, but she's still not showing that she actually wants that and that she believes that. She's still trying to fight for her kids to stay with her and not be with him. Liv says that she has a lawyer in Florida and she also has one in Texas. The lawyer in Florida where she's at, she said, served Jerrod with the paperwork for divorce and he got it the next day. Liv is also saying that she did not want to get engaged. She says her man wanted to get engaged, but she told him no because she wants to get divorced first and then they can get engaged, get married, and move on with their lives. In my opinion, once Jerrod moved back to Texas and away from the home that Liv and the kids were sharing, then she moved to Texas to try to get him back and she realized he didn't want her anymore. That's when she decided he didn't need to see the kids. She moved again and thought that that was going to be the end of it. I think she really was surprised when she realized Jerrod was going to fight for his kids. She realized that he really is going to do whatever he has to do to see them. And that even meant taking her to court. I think that surprised her. All of this is really sad because you can just see how when the kids are with her, she doesn't allow them to even talk about Jerrod, talk about what they did. She just does not want his name even mentioned on videos in their home. It's really sad. And I don't know, maybe it's just the same way when they go with Jerrod. Maybe he doesn't want the kids talking about Liv either. Obviously, we're not able to see Gerard's point of view much because he's not on here on YouTube making videos, posting every day, and showing everything that he's doing. So we usually only get Liv's side of things. So you really have to take everything with a grain of salt, especially what Olivia says. What I think is best for the kids is seeing both parents equally and being able to call them even when they're with the other parent. Now, is that really going to happen? I don't know. I would hope so, but who really knows what's going to go down? It was really heartbreaking when Gerard told us that Robin is even afraid to talk to her dad on the phone or even say goodbye to him when they were going back with their mother. She said she didn't want to say goodbye to her dad because her mom would get upset. Something has to change in this relationship because the children are being affected. It's not fair for them. If Liv truly means everything that she said in that divorce video, then from this point on, we should see her actions change. We should see her encouraging the children to talk to their dad, calling him, wanting to see him. We should see a change in her actions. And the next time that it's time for the kids to go see their father, we shouldn't hear that Olivia went off on him, cussed at him, or anything, especially in front of the kids. It should be a peaceful exchange and they can move on with their day. Y'all have to let me know what you thought of this divorce video, Vlogmas Day 7 from Liv. What do you think about all the topics that we talked about in this video? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.